not engaged in combat, nearby allies gain riposte. So it's just a free way to give your teammates riposte without having to use any skills or anything. You just end your turn and everybody around you gets riposte. I think I definitely want one of these. Let's see if I can capture him. Okay. Okay. I can now capture him. Great. Over here. What is your deal? Must end your turn engaged in combat. Okay. Let's do that then. You headbutt that guy. He's confused now. There we go. Game was thinking about what I wanted to do, I guess. They disarmed me. I have no arms. Rude. Go here. Go here. Walk in. A little further. There we go. Rush that fool. Come in here. Rush these fools. Move back. What is this? Pass. Okay. Turn. Finish this guy's turn. These jerks are still cooking. Rude. Captain, come in here. Knock this guy out. You're mine now. Woo! Like Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Come on back and pass. Bolt. What's going with you? We're gonna reload, swap weapons, start blasting folks. Alright, pass. You go in. Punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Normal units. Boo. Going with our sentinel. Ovation. Back of opportunity. Increased damage. Pass. On guard. No crit, so he only gets 2 attacks. Alright. Let's go here. Smash these 3. Okay. Attack of opportunity. Walk in, smash this guy with a shield. Killed. Okay, taunt this guy with the axe. Disengage. Attack of opportunity, gets the kill. And pass. Girl is strong. Let's go in with Siri, I believe. Only hit 2 enemies here. Bummer. Double kill. Pass. See what the squire does. He's thinking about it. There he goes. Well, everybody's getting into a fight over here. What the hell? Dude slapping a dude. Slapping one guy in the face that's not even in the fight. Mara, come on in. Do some damage. Over here. 1, 2. Not the 2-handed guy. Kill. Try to kill this guy. Did not work. Pass. Lighteric. Going with Bragg. Punch, punch. Punch, 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 punch. That is disgusting. Sure, delete. We dodge. Nice and clustered now, aren't they? Over here. Bring him to me. Let's end this fight. We got 4. The knights are pretty tough, man. They're tanky as hell. 3-star Gentleman's Partisan. This is like a cone AoE attack, and it's smaller than I'd like. Don't quote me on that. Alright. Yeah, the cone AoE on that spear is not better than the Liberator. I was hoping that it would be a replacement for my Liberator, but it's not. Our sanity is low. Let's go turn in this horse now that we have the last one. See if there's any specific reward for getting all the horses. We are about out of fatigue. About to take a hit to the sanity because of all these eyes. And we're out. And there's bandits. To the stables. What's up, y'all? Give me that hemp.
I don't know where the other port.
Laurel.
You must have been sent by Saint Jer.
Ooh, we got sheet music.
Thank you, mercenaries.
We got sheet music. That's awesome. New song. Song of the Wield. Well, now we gotta go see what this is. We're about to get into a fight. Wow, we had enough fatigue to run away. Wow, we just hit. Exhausted. Move speed in the world. Offensive elation. Crit hit, crit damage. Strength. Con. Improve relationships. Fatigue stack. Improve happiness. Seed biscuits. Sanity. Movement speed in combat. Creme brulee. Ratatouille. St. John's wort. Go. All right. Mental entrenchment. Mental health increased by 25. Infectious injection. Teaches you to make infectious injection. The solution in this flask is so full of miasmas that they're practically visible to the naked eye. Okay. Let's grab this precious item. We need more bile. We need a lot of bile. We need bile so bad. Let's go see what this is. Let's also make the infectious injection while we're here. We need to do that here. Oh, wait, go back. Our gentleman is a alchemist, and it's a lady. It's a gentlewoman. Very feminine man, I guess. So infectious injection. I can't even make it because I don't have biles. Damn. Damn it all. Bummer. Components, let's do rhyme steel. Getting a sapphire.
My remedies have been approved by the University of...
Let's go to the tavern. Turn in our quests for killing all these random people.
Here is your reward.
More random people to kill. How to you?
I always knew the woodcutters had nothing to do with it. We've been
This
chopping
stuff.
down trees for decades.
Sing. My master bard. Song of the Wield. Okay. Tricky song. Nice. 10 chartreuse, 125 gold, and a sapphire. Not bad. I like that. I think that's neat.
Looking for exotic items? You won't be disappointed, mercenaries. Thanks to the
I might be.
treatments you've built, I've got all the wares you could ever need.
Really? Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. So now we just need Lycans. That's it. We just need all the Lycans we can kill. We'll also check the witch's hut to see if she has what we need. That's a cat.
The Weald loves you.
I'm not sure I agree with her. I don't think it loves me. See if we can find some more glow larvae and some werewolves. If I was a werewolf, where would I be? We need like 4 more vials just for science. And then after that we need 2 more vials for the infectious injection. I wish the werewolves dropped a vial for each one. Because we're only getting like 4 per combat with like 30 enemies. Feels pretty bad. There's some bandits. We don't need bandits. We need werewolves. Serious lack of werewolves right now. Away from those eyes before they hit us with sanity damage. Where are all the werewolves at? There we go. What's up, folks? Give me your juice. Need that werewolf juice. Hey, these don't seem to be crazy werewolves. These are fairly normal. Let's get... Wow, there's a bunch of tight ones down here. Super tight. Let's use our guy to clear this area. Inhale. Purge. So the mixologist has the same blowback as my healer. But if the werewolf touching me here dies, I stop hitting everything 3 times. Whereas the healer doesn't stop hitting everything 3 times. So I think there's a bug with either the mixologist or with the healer. I don't know which one's correct. So now that this one dies, I only hit these once. That's annoying. Kill this. Throw a bomb. You can use aim, by the way, with throw bombs to increase the range at which you can throw them. If that's something you care about. Okay. So I think I'm just going to back up here, throw a pathogenic concoction. I'm gonna walk over here and poison this guy. Get my valor point. Attack of opportunity. Wolf bite. I'm gonna walk in here and hit them with my healer. I'm going to inhale, getting protective smoke on our people. Where's the best place to hit all these enemies at? Maybe here? Purge. This is my healer. And the only reason that I'm doing damage is because of my weapon. Legendary Sensor. Why do you feel like the Zealots are the strongest enemy units in the game? Try hard. You talk about like the enemy faction? Or the Inquisition? See, we're still hitting 3 times even though there's no one around us. So if there's someone from the dev team watching, that's the difference between mixologist and healer. And they both have the blowback ability. We both have blowback on both of my units. One unit hits 3 times even if the enemies around me die. And on the mixologist, if the enemies around my mixologist die, it only hits 1 time. So I think there's a bug with blowback and mixologist. Wrath. Nobody's hurt. Healers are kind of meh if no one ever gets hurt. We get a valor point. Let's see. The one with Siri. Not you. Attack of opportunity. Kill these. Disengage, take a hit, attack of opportunity. Pass. Werewolves are tanky boys. Ow, rude. Gonna disengage. Re-engage. Disengage. Crit. Kill. Can't run that far because we're slowed. Pass. Disengage. 1 damage. Attack of opportunity. Disengage. Okay. It's a trap. Back. Disengage. Re-engage. Disengage. Attack of opportunity. Missed my werewolf transformation. Kind of weird that you can miss that. I'm guessing there's going to be a mutation or a science later that allows us to increase that chance. Tyrion got hurt. Wow. Attack with my boar. Over here. Attack with my boar. Run over here. Pass. Rajanon. Bolt, come over here. Swap weapons, reload. Swap weapons, fire at will. Aim, shoot from across the world. Still 2 enemies left. Pass. Come down here, dong this guy. Pass. And Kestrel, take him down. Good job. We got 5 biles. That should be enough for science. Okay. Let's get rid of this body. That body in. We need to find more werewolves. Got a clearing here. Let's bury our friend who died yesterday. If I can find the corpse. Is it in with the food? It is. Rip. That was our rogue, our cutthroat. She got absolutely murdered by werewolves. She went into dying 3 times before she went down. The AI from the werewolves are enhanced to attack weaker units like that. So if you have people that are weak and you go up against werewolves, they're going to be constantly targeted by those werewolves. They can sense your weakness and exploit it.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
The Inquisitor faction, you think they're pretty strong? They are my least favorite faction to fight. Because if you don't control the fight, you can end up losing people because the rogues for the Inquisition attack you 1 time for every buff that you have. And I've lost a 2200 HP bear like that. And every time the Inquisition attacks you, they get an attack of opportunity. When they engage you, if you engage them, they don't get it. But if they engage you, they attack of opportunity. Every time. Guaranteed. And the Fanatics hit multiple times, especially early game. That can be extremely brutal. And the Exorcists with the crossbows. Here's a glowworm. You can tell it's a glowworm because of the little shiny blue stuff. The Exorcists, they can hit you back every time you hit them. Hey, what's going on, Human? How are you? What did you miss? I don't know. Where were you and how long have you been gone? This is Curse of Rigel DLC. All the enemies are level 16 and super nasty. Bunch of werewolves. I think we'll just clear this area out if I can. How would I do that? Okay. 38 enemies. Where's the rest of them? Over here. The rest of them are over here. Tyrion's not as good as he once was because we can't pull these werewolves to us. Stan, however, could be interesting. Let's start with Stan. Swap weapons, reload, swap weapons, and start blasting. Alright, we're full valor points. Walk in, shoot this guy in the face. One back, pass. Don't you do it. Attack of opportunity. Wolf's just gonna sit here. Go in with Nimara. Whirlwind. Triple kill. Pass. Okay. Well, before this gets out of hand, let's inhale. Oh, we're slowed now. That sucks. That sucks big time. Go here, purge. It's a pity the legendary sensor can't be improved. I think they fixed it. I can go test it. The dev said, messaged me on Discord and said that he did fix the upgradable sensor, but I have both legendary sensors now, and I can test that theory. Let's throw a bomb over here. Let's throw this over here. Okay, it did not spread like it was supposed to. I don't understand pathogenic concoction because it says 1 inhalation. If this skill has already applied a status to the target, trigger that status's damage. I don't understand how that works. Purge. Like, I don't know how to use pathogenic concoction more than once per turn. Or maybe it's something that is only usable across multiple turns. That's not very clear. Attack. Riposte. Attack. Riposte. Re-engage. Riposte. Counterattack. Wolf out. We missed. Pass. Lycan should probably die. Ow. It didn't die to burning because it dashed. Okay. That makes sense. Bolt. Reload. Come here. Shoot that guy. Shoot that unit. Shoot that unit. The range, bro. Over here, shoot that guy. Pass. 6 more enemies to go. Let's go in with Embert. Over here, kill these. And run over here and execute. Great. Still 2 enemies left. Where are you? Ah, right here. Come grab this hatchet. Throw it. Good damage. Shoot. That unit should be immovable, right? Maybe they can't be pushed. Great. More bile. That's what we needed. Repair all. There is some ghost pack stuff.
A new follower.
Bowhouse. Thank you for the follow on YouTube. I appreciate it. Therius's gang's camp. We haven't found this yet. This is a new location, I think. Talk to him. See what he's got going on. Hemp. We're going to chop some wood. Oh, yeah. We still need to convert this journeyman, or this gentleman, to our team. Lockpick. Nailed it. Grab these guys as nuts. Who are you?
Where have they taken Raffi? What have they done with him?
He's dead. We know that.
After
Conrad.
all that, Therius said I could stay. To replace Raffi, he said. Not to sound ungrateful, but it wasn't a good idea. I can tell I don't measure up to their old comrade. So, if there's room in your company, I wouldn't mind changing careers. If you know.
Who are you? You're a hoodlum. We're in the market for a hoodlum, and he's level 16. He's an outlaw hoodlum. Recruit. You're mine now.
I strangled the guards you captured. It wasn't revenge. It was punishment. How could they do nothing while the Count tortured my men?
Cool. How many more regions do we need? Or how many more sections do we need? Let's go here. Let's go to the Fief. No, we don't need to do anything here. You... Valorous Victory. Cutthroat. Instinctive Throw. Cold-Blooded. Unstoppable. Class Specialization. Each time an enemy within 6 meters loses health, they lose an additional 5% of that health. That could be fun. Let's just try that out. As for this girl here, we need to feed her 1 billion toothpaste. You get this offhand weapon. Where is the dagger? Where's the dagger you were using? Oh, it's up here. Barmail dagger. Looter's dagger could be good, but we'll have to update that. Ooh, Devious Whirlwind. Okay. The helmet you were using was what? Let's use target weak points because it's +5 crit. And the armor we want you to use is... We're using this, but that's garbage. We don't seem to have a crit armor. That back on, I guess. We'll use this because it's more armor. Probably why you died, because you weren't using good stuff. 56% chance to crit. Let's get willpower, movement, more movement, more movement, crit, crit, dex, movement, crit, 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 more crit, more crit, crit, more crit. Okay, excellent. Go up here. That is the replacement for our other unit. You need toothpaste. We can only make 4 because we don't have Snow Iris. I see. Oh, we need more Snow Iris. We need more Snow Iris and we need more werewolf stuff. We still have a bunch of stuff to learn. Fight these wolves. I need to make my way to the Brotherhood Training Grounds and test to see if the sensors are upgradable now. Oh no, that's a problem. That's a bug. We recruited this character and now he's got the important character tag. So that should no longer be a thing, because if he dies, we have to restart the battle. So that's a thing. That is indeed a thing. Start with Stan. Reload, swap weapons. And start blasting. Alright, full Valor points, baby. Pass. After taking 2 attacks from the same unit, gain Fury once per turn. Interesting. We're going to inhale, getting a bunch of protection smoke. The new map has any free member to recruit? Not free, no. As far as I've seen, all the recruitable people are for like 100 gold or for some influence or something. I'm here. We're gonna purge. Come down here. Throw a bomb. Nice. And pass. That damage, bro. How dare you? How dare you attack my guy? Move over here. Inhale. Go here.
A new follower.
Yeah, this is fine. Fritz, thank you for following me on Twitch. I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream. Love the content? Hey, man, you're welcome. Thanks for showing up. Blow these guys up. Wrath this guy. Come down here. Inhale some more paint. And remove the enemies from the area. I'm out of movement. Can I aim? Throw this at him? Hell yeah. And it affected Sir Terror, and he just became a lot more furious about it. Doing 6 rage and 2 corruption. Ouch. Rude. Okay. Kill this unit. You have Wartales bug bad. You can't stop playing it. Yeah, man, it's a good game. I have been really enjoying my time in it. Pass. Is having prisoner in camp has a bug. My companions who are not guarding the prisoner getting all the heavy sleeper traits. It just means he's attempting to escape, and the game is checking your companions to see if they are going to wake up. And if it triggers too many times, it gives you the heavy sleeper trait. So you'd probably want to put 5 companions around the prisoner. Each companion around a prisoner, like in its proximity or touching it, like within the 8 tiles around it, would give you a 20% chance to prevent escape. So 5 people around a prisoner has a 100% chance to prevent escape. And maybe that'll help you. There's still enemies around. Damn. Bolt. Come on in. Swap weapons. There's 4 enemies here. I don't know if you're going to be able to kill them all, but let's try. When do you get stamps? You haven't seen them. You get those after you get access to Master Tinkerer. So all you have to do is make your Tinkerer a Master. And then you can make all the stamps you want. Aim. Shoot that guy. Trying to leave your armor broken. So with Conrad being the way that he is, I think I need to just put him in the Fief. Because he is bugged. Go to the Mercenaries Inn. Drop off Conrad. We could also drop off our prisoner while we're here and have them convert it at the time being.
Let me take care of your prisoners. I know.
Have you captured some bandits?
You have to be at the location. Okay. Well, damn. Grab this plant. Let's do this then. Make the toothpaste. What else can we do? Guess we could do dry yeast. Brewing vat, nah. Plant tannin, we'll do that instead. Talk to you, put you on the plant tannin. Over here, put her to work. The tanning rack, right? Yeah. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people around her. She can't escape. Go to our food section. We have 22 toothpaste, so we can convert her immediately. So 10 toothpastes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, after 10 toothpastes, when we rest, she will immediately become our ally. Why does it hit 3 times on Thaumaturge, but sometimes when monsters are nearby, it only hits 1 time? So, I noticed a bug with the healer and the mixologist. On my mixologist, it only hits 1 time if you kill the enemies standing next to you. So as long as you have an enemy or a unit around you, it will hit 3 times. But if you kill the unit next to you, it will only hit once after that. But on the healer, when I activate it on the healer side, the healer hits 3 times no matter what. So if I kill all the stuff around my healer, it keeps blessing. And I think that's because of a bug or because of some skill that I have on the mixologist. It might be because I have multiple purges that's happening. But blowback, when this unit purges while adjacent to a unit, friend or foe, triggers purge's effect 2 times. So that's 3 times. So whenever I use this next to an ally or an enemy, I should hit 3 times with purge. Which is true until I kill the enemies around touching his box, and then it goes to 1 hit. Where if same situation, the healer always hits 3 times. So I think it's a bug on this character for some reason. And I can't tell if it's because of the passives that I took, or because I took regular cleaning, which allows me to purge multiple times. And is not considered a base action. So I think removing the base action tag causes the AI for regular cleaning or for the blowback to mess up. The smoke coming off the weapon is cool. Yeah. Use horses to guard them 100%. They don't like it when animals are around them. By the way, try hard. Which is why I have my animals over here. And my animals over there. They don't like it when they're guarded by animals. So now when I camp, I'm going to get my unit. We have our science cooking, so we're going to get our science.